You are live.
Yes, yes, we are live and direct from Toronto and Hamilton.
Is that the
Direct to the
golden?
people.
Is that the golden horseshoe? Is that what that is? The whole.
Mm.
Cause it's not the GTA. There's like something over here too. There's a G hack over here or something like that.
Oh
Greater
yeah.
Hamilton. There's a Greater Hamilton sort of area, I think.
Oh, oh yeah. Okay.
Like in sports, there's like when you break off in the sports, there's like TDCAA, but then there's the TSB, and then at some point everybody could meet up. I don't know
Yeah.
what it is exactly. That's G hack. I
Okay.
think. I
Okay.
think. I think. It was a
Great,
little weird to me.
Greater Hamilton.
Athletic.
Oh. Oh. Okay. 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 Okay.
I think.
Okay.
G hack. Golden Horseshoe Athletic Conference. There you go.
Okay. All right.
Learn something new every day.
You know what I didn't do?
What didn't you do?
You know what I didn't do? You know what I
Uh,
didn't do?
you didn't eat meat today.
Well, obvi.
Well, I mean, you never know, man. People have moments. People have moments where they might have to break something. So it's an accomplishment every day that you do it. You set out on a goal at one point, didn't you? Now it's normal. Anyways, what didn't you do?
I didn't share
Oh, you
the
didn't do
link.
you didn't do the intro. You didn't do your. This is the latest ever intro, bro.
Okay, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Oh.
Oh boy, are you
Oh,
gonna fuck
okay,
it up?
good.
Are you okay over there, man?
Fantastic, my friend. Fantastic, fantastic.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
I just want to
man.
be sure. I just want to be sure.
Yes, yes, yes.
Because if you need any help, I'd be happy to help.
Bam. Bam.
Happy to help.
Is that an Apple shirt?
It's Apple branded, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I just see Apple as blue.
Say what?
So I don't know why I see Apple as blue. Like seeing that color shirt doesn't make me think of Apple.
Purple?
And I guess red because of the shirt that Lil Fitz has. Gifted by you.
Not supposed to tell anybody that, guy.
Oh.
I get arrested, guy.
Ooh.
The Apple SWAT to the security team.
Oh, I was just joking.
I
was just joking.
Remember what up?
Big member. With you.
Let's go Raptors.
How are they doing right now?
It is 93-84 with 4 minutes and 58, 57, 56. These games have got to win. This game's a must-win game right here. Let's go Raptors.
93-80, what you say?
93-84 with 4 minutes and 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Fantastic, and they're gunning in the fourth quarter.
Fred's playing too.
Yeah, and so they waived Bo Cruz. Bo Cruz is no longer part of the team.
Yeah.
Picked up Will Barton. What do you think about Will Barton?
Professional. Just a professional basketball player.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to move the needle terribly, but he'd come in and hit an open jumper here and there, play some defense, foul the guy. Besides a genius, man.
What makes you say that?
Because there's just these little. So everybody's like, they didn't make any big moves, they didn't do this, but it's the small moves that he's making just going to make a big difference. Like, look at the players that we dropped and the players that we picked up. So we've lost what? Bo Cruz. And what's the other guy's name? The other big guy when we got Turtle?
Khem Birch.
Right?
Yeah.
I think there may be somebody else, but we got rid of those guys to upgrade it to Turtle and Will Barton.
Will Barton so far, yeah. And I mean, Will Barton's a guy I've always been afraid of playing against him. 'Cause I feel like he was like a super
Professional.
athletic type
He
of
just
guy that can put buckets in at whim, you know?
I don't know about a whim because you think I don't know. I don't know how you hold that word. I don't find that you hold that word in like because
In
you're like
high esteem.
Malachi Flynn can score on
But
on a whim guy.
I'm not comparing Will Barton to Malachi Flynn. I'm
So who's
not
better?
like
Who's better?
Will Barton showed that he's
I'm just
a
asking.
guy
I
that
don't
can
know.
drop big points, you know?
Chris Manny and Callie, good evening.
Oh, the
Welcome into the
entrance.
basement. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10? Okay, she's consistent.
Oh,
She's consistent.
yeah, man. It's the form. Look at that form.
What up with you, Chris Manning, Callie? What up with you?
Oh, yeah. Anyways, yeah. Let's go Raptors. They're going to win the championship now. Angry Ron. Hey, this guy's got like always on brand. This guy, eh?
Who's that?
DJ Ron C.
Oh, okay. Well, he
He's
came in here. Is he in the room? Is he swinging?
Well, I mean, he's salute. On one hand, he's saluting. On the other hand, he's got a screw face while doing it. So, you know, on brand, as usual. You saw DJ Ron C this weekend?
I did. Oh, okay, now it's all populating.
Oh, what happened?
Because I wasn't seeing what you were seeing, but now I see it.
You didn't turn on the internet?
Internet is on still, but I just now see what y'all see. But I did see DJ Ron C this weekend. You know, this guy, he's a ray of sunshine, this man.
Oh, I'm supposed to do the swearing. That's right. You do this. You don't do the swearing. You're a ray of fucking sunshine, that guy.
DJ Ron C. Well, happy birthday to you. Happy post birthday.
Happy Ronuary. It's the last little remnants of Ronuary.
Yes. We did go to the Ron C's and celebrate.
Is it the Ron C's? Is it the C's? Is it the what's the proper?
I think it's the Ron C's because you know, his handle is DJ Ron C, and his partner's handle is Mrs. Ron C. So I figure it's the Ron C's, right? So yeah, we went there celebrate the birthday of DJ Ron C and the closing of Ronuary. Let me put some respect on it. You know, for maybe half of Ronuary, I was calling it Rarch. Let me put some real respect on it. Especially now that it's coming to a close.
Rarch is around the corner. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. IQ Remix, what up? Yo.
IQ Remix, what up with you? LL, what up with you?
Huh.
Yeah, man, it was a good time in there, though, man. It was a good time.
It's like a time capsule in that basement. That was the first time I've been in the basement to see the all the action down there.
Okay. Did you? It was red light. Did you see it with the normal light?
Yes.
Okay, so you saw the Pittsburgh Steeler, like I was outfitted as the Pittsburgh Steeler cave.
Is that? I didn't see any Steeler stuff.
No.
I couldn't even walk down the stairs, but I had to hop over the mat. People were stepping on the mat. People got cooties stepping on the mat. Okay. Pure cooties. I would hop over it every single time. One time somebody bumped me and I touched it and I was gonna wash my foot, but that would have just been extra. I'd take off my socks, guy.
You know, so between you, IQ Remix, and DJ Ron C was the battle for the t-shirts. DJ Ron C had the I'm a Ray Up in Sunshine t-shirt.
Oh, you can swear it's after 9 o'clock, guy.
Yeah, you know. Sometimes I get my son to do the editing. Then you had the dope Bob Marley t-shirt on. And then IQ Remix had the speaker stack, like a T-shirt with just a bunch of speakers, like it's like a dance hall.
What were you wearing? Just a Gildan white tee guy?
No. I had on
You got some Gucci guy.
I had a couture baseball tee on.
Ichiyama, what is that? Ichiyama Gucci guy? As you heard?
Gordon Guy Trail. Gordon Guy Trail.
Yeah. It's a nice shirt. That shirt was special delivery straight from Jamaica. It was great.
Big member. He's trying to encourage. He's trying to encourage it.
Yeah, man. You just got to go for it.
All right.
We'll see how far you make it.
It's gonna come.
If we make it till midnight. If we do overtime today, then maybe I'll drink. What is this now? Water?
No, this
seltzer?
is
I'm drinking some seltzer, guy.
Oh, this one's coming out with the energy, yo.
Because you just shook it.
I didn't shake nothing.
Guy, watch the replay, guy.
Did I shake it?
Guy, you doing this for the don't do it, man. Oh, just okay.
Oh. Yeah.
You're good? It's gonna be a late bloomer, guy.
100%. Nah, this one's under control. This is a bottle of Jackson Triggs Estate Wines, Sparkling Reserve. This one had manners. It's under control.
True that.
This one has some fucking manners. That was for you, big member 905.
There you go. Now we're on a roll. Yeah, Saturday was good. Saturday was fun. That was a good little shindig, I thought. Very good group of folk around. Very good vibe. I haven't been to Brampton in a while, though. I haven't been to the Hamptons in a while, I realized.
The Hamptons.
Yeah. I guess I didn't know I was allowed out there, so I got my day pass.
It was cool. I was upstairs chatting for most of the time. And then there was a moment I was chatting and Chico sings like, "You haven't been downstairs yet." I go, "I've been downstairs." But he goes, "No, but you haven't really been downstairs." And I feel like I felt like it was like, all right, you know what? Let me just go downstairs and spend some time downstairs. And then as soon as I got downstairs, dum, 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 dum.
I don't know where I was for that.
And I'm like, Chico.
He set you up.
He's like, I told you. I could just feel the energy calling your name. Yeah, man. We got into the what do you call it? The bus stop.
Whatever you guys call
electric
it.
Slide.
Whatever you people call it. Yeah.
And it was a very quaint space, but we made it happen. We made it work. We did the steps and the turns.
Some tight squeezes.
Some maneuvering, some nimble feet, nimble movements.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that in a video. I had no idea that happened.
No.
No.
You weren't gone then, though.
No. Well, I don't know. I don't think so. That was before the clash or after the clash?
See all that. They had the place set up like a clash for real.
Yeah. Furnace and everything, guy. It was great. Miss Sylvia, good evening.
Tap in. Miss Sylvia, what up with you?
Furnace and all, guy. This is always leading the dance, guys. Like, no, I don't. Me. Every time.
Exactly. But that's what happened. That's what happened. The song started coming in. And then I forget, somebody grabbed me by the shoulder and put me in the middle of the dance. I was like, come on, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. And I'm like, come on. Now's not the time. There's a time and place for this stuff. Now's not the Yeah, so I
when
got into it.
when the music hits you.
Yeah, these feet, these dancing feet of mine. These dancing feet of mine.
It was wild. There's a lot of people up in a lot of yeah. That was fun. That was fun. That was my second party of the day, guy.
It was Denise. Denise.
Of course, it was Denise, guy.
Denise.
Had to be. Denise was already on the dance floor, just waiting, guy.
Junior G, big guard, what up with you?
Big up, yo. Guy, I hit my hand on the door, and it's just been swollen.
Is it your left hand?
No,
You're right.
right hand. Pourquoi?
I don't know, because for some reason, just before we started, I started feeling a little pain in my left hand. I'm like, where is this coming from?
Mm.
I just thought we were like Tomax and Zaymat or something.
That was the coolest thing, guy, when I was like, write his name on them and put it up to the mirror. You ever did that, yo?
No.
You never did. Are you serious, guy? Guy, write Tomax and put it up to the mirror.
And it's
just-
backwards?
just
Fully.
I just blew your whole entire G.I. Joe mind. Eh?
Oh.
Those guys were gangsters, yo.
Oh.
Chadao.
I did realize that their name was reversed, but I didn't actually realize.
Do it right now, guy. I know
That
you have
written,
your
it was-
notepad right there, guy.
Oh wow. Yeah,
Make
there's
it a
like there's
tattoo.
no. Wow. Okay, that's cool.
You try-
Does anybody know who Tomax and Zaymat is? Does anybody know? Ask in the chat. Where are Tomax and Zaymat from? Let's see how far you step. Nomad and Zaymat.
Yeah, man.
Iriman and Yaman.
Oh, no, that doesn't work, guy. That won't be reversed in the mirror.
That won't be reversing it. That's now what I'm realizing is that
I'm Lewis, big up. What happened? What are you
Rever-
realizing?
like you saying it right now, if you put it in the mirror, it's written perfectly.
Yeah.
It's still written perfectly. Whereas, yeah, like Nomad and Daemon, like that turns into a B. That D turns into a B. That's pretty dope. That is pretty dope.
See, look at that. Look at that. You had these guys in your mind this whole entire time, and you just learned something that just blew your mind about them.
Yeah, and the thing is, I thought I knew everything about them. I thought that I knew that, yeah, if one of them gets hurt, the other one feels it. I knew that the name was spelled backwards. I'm here to help. Thank you, sir.
There you go, man. That's what's up, yo.
But I didn't actually realize the mirror reflection of it all.
People are asking, what the fuck are these guys talking about, guy? You gotta tell them what you're talking about.
I'm not telling them. They got to know who Tomax and Zaymat are.
That's true. That's the proper demographic to know these types of things, guy.
They got to know. They gotta make me feel like I'm the old one in the room. Make me feel like I was the only one that watched cartoons in the 80s.
The twins.
G.I. Joe.
Good stuff right there. Don't answer all the questions.
Okay. So now that we know it's G.I. Joe, what is the famous saying at the end of every G.I. Joe episode?
Seriously? Do I get to answer that one? No.
No, somebody's got to answer that. Yo, Joe. No, not Yo, Joe.
Yeah, Zaymont was like the Tomax and Zaymont were like in the second wave of Joe's guy.
Bam, bam. Daryl says. Now I know. And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe.
Yo, why did you just do that, bro?
What? What happened?
You just brought me back to like coming home from church in time to catch the cartoons.
Just making sure you have a good day, guys. I'm happy to help.
I'm here to help. Happy to help.
Tomax, Zaymont.
Knowing is half the battle. M. Lewis, what up with you? Daryl with a V, what up with you?
Yeah, so Saturday before the C's, I'm going with the C's. I went to a birthday party for my niece. It was her first birthday. So my baby sister had my baby sister had a baby.
That's
and I
crazy.
hadn't seen the baby yet.
I didn't even know you had a baby sister.
You know I had a baby sister, guy.
Well, maybe she
No.
was a baby when I knew, then didn't realize she's old enough to have a baby now.
Actually, the funny thing is, wait, who do we go to Florida with? Who do we go to Florida with?
No, we couldn't have went to Florida with anybody else. Crazy.
It wasn't 3 people in the car. It was 4, people in the car, right?
It was a lady.
Yeah. Yeah, her mom. Yeah, so you probably do know the baby. I saw, Lover One. I saw Lover One on Saturday, guy.
No,
I
yeah,
saw Lover One.
it couldn't have been more like it was just
4
us
people.
two in the back.
Yeah, 2 in the back. No baby in
Okay.
the back, but
Okay.
it was around that time. So you probably did know the baby.
Okay, so everybody, just so you understand why my reaction was to who else came with us, it's because we drove to Florida
Chico, what up?
when I was 15 at the time, maybe. His father was driving
I was in
us.
grade 9, right? It's grade 9 and grade 11, maybe, or grade 10 and grade 12, maybe. Grade 9 and grade 11.
Grade 9 and grade 11.
Grade 10
So
and grade 10 and grade 12.
grade
I'm
10,
going
grade 10, grade 12. Yeah.
Grade 10.
Okay. So, anyways, we drove to Florida. His father drove us to Florida. And the reason why I reacted to him saying who else came with us, because we drove to Florida in a twin cam.
It was a Nissan 200 SX.
So
SX.
yeah, so it's like a 2-seater car.
It's like a 1-seater with a spot for a bag.
Right. So he calls me and says, "Hey, we're going to Florida. You want to come?" I'm like, "Yeah." So when I get to the car, it's like it's a 2-seater, and his dad has his lady in the front seat. So me and Tina have to get into the back. There's no space for these 2 basketball players.
There's luggage in the back, coolers in the back, guy.
So we were like this, like whole time, like just like this for 30 hours, a 30-hour drive.
Oh shit!
So
now
when he says
coming back, guy.
Now when he says who else came with us, I'm like, no one else came. No one else could have come with us.
Yeah, and the worst part about it was like how long we were in Florida. We weren't even in Florida for 2 whole days, guy.
It wasn't even 2
It was like we went to Florida. We drove to Florida in the backseat for like the weekend, yo.
Oh man. Oh man. Did we have sandwiches back there?
We might have been sitting on them, guy. We couldn't get to the sandwiches, guy.
It was a cooler. I know there was a cooler.
There was a cooler.
There was a cooler. Was there bully beef sandwiches?
It must have been some sort of sandwiches, guy.
I kind of feel like there was some bully beef sandwiches that I was liking still.
And some sesame snaps, guy. Oh, that was the worst. Yeah, guy. It was for the weekend. That was the worst part, yo. Anywho, so I got to see some fam. I saw a brother that I don't see. I met this brother for the first time right before the pandemic. And so this was like the second time I saw him, but then I got to see his whole family. So that was cool because before I only met him and one of his sons because he's got a big son and he's got a bunch of little kids now, like 5 of them. So I got to see him as well. So that was cool, except for the mad kids running around and stuff like that.
But that's the good part, the mad kids, no?
Nah.
Too loud?
Oh, whoever, like it wasn't a full out fam jam, but some people got bad kids, man.
Bad kids or loud kids?
Bad kids.
Yeah.
Bad loud kids.
Bad like, don't let me tell you again.
Yeah, no, like
stop jumping on her head. Like that kind of bad kid.
I mean, I'd dare to say jump on the kid's head one time might be reasonable, I guess. You might be able to deal with that. Like, that might be reasonable. Like, don't do that again. And the kid stops and it's okay. You know what I mean? I guess. I'm trying to give the benefit of the doubt a little bit there. But no, just bad kids, man, running around. Just one kid. I guess one kid was just running around the whole time, just turning off the lights all the time. And this is like off. And then it'd be dark. And then the parents would say nothing. It's not my family. It's not part. It was just some people, anyways. One kid, it was an Airbnb they rented out. One kid busted the door, kicked in the door, guy. Kicked in the bathroom door, busted that.
What?
It's just wild kids. One kid, like, all you heard is, "Can I have some cake?" And they're like, "Yeah." and they put the cake on the plate, and you could see the mom was trying to hustle some food too, a little bit, right?
Okay.
Right. So they're both at the table, kind of hustling food, and then you just see the kid, and then the kid left, but he took a plate and covered it, right?
Yeah.
Just cake. And I'm just because I was near the table, and then all of a sudden I felt a little bump in my back. Excuse me, and I look over, and the kid, second plate, and he's gone with his second plate. Mom's still hustling too, guy. I was just like, my gosh, just kids need some brought up. See, maybe I was spoiled by my kids. Thank you, kids, for being good kids.
Sometimes you just got to get it where you can get it, you know?
No, guy.
Go get some extra cake. I said, go get some extra cake.
That's what she said. Cheetah Greek, what up? I don't know if I said hello to you, sir. Big up. So, but that was nice to see some fam.
Mm-hmm.
Junior got to come with me too, so that was good. She enjoyed it. She hadn't seen Lover One in a while.
Okay.
Definitely never met the brother. So she was meeting some cousins. She met a bunch of cousins for the first time. So that was cool.
Did she feel like out of place?
No, our little Bennett corner was good.
Like Daddy, you raised us different.
I better recognize you. Better recognize, damn it.
But hey, man, because sometimes kids are just having fun. I was in the swimming pool on Sunday, right? And we got down there and there was a family in the pool, right? And the kids were just like, this lady, she had 3 children, and they were just jumping in and like flipping into the pool. Mind you, it's not a flip in the pool type of pool, right? But they were doing it, right? And I guess when me and Keto got down there, and like the moms now was like, stop, you know, like, stop flipping. And the kids are like, why should we stop? Why? You know, because the kids are I guess they were having fun, right? So now when mom tries to put the brakes on them having fun, and they're still trying to have the fun, now they seem like bad kids.
That's different though.
You get what I'm saying?
Well, not really, but yeah.
So then the mom goes, you can't flip in the pool. Stop flipping. And then the kid, like, he jumps and pretends like he's going to flip. And he goes, flip.
I'll beat that kid, guy.
and then the other kid does the same thing. He jumps in, flip. Like, pretending like they're going to flip. And I could see the mom being, like, frustrated. So now Keto gets up. And when he wants to get into the pool now, he's ready to flip. I was like, hey.
Flip.
And I don't mind him jumping in the pool or nothing like that. But the thing is, because she's putting brakes on her kids. I don't want him to come in now, start acting like, you know what I mean? Like he can. I don't want him to start doing the things that they can't do. To then, you know what I'm saying?
Put some pressure on the moms, guy.
Right. So I'm like, just go swim, man. Let's go.
No, man. You know what? I don't know. I don't know how your kids don't listen to you, and I just don't know. Whatever. I don't want. Anyways, some bad kids out there. Bad parents, bad kids out there. I got a good combo, I think. My kids didn't.
You got a good combo of bad kids and bad parents.
Yeah,
you did
something like that.
You're like right in the middle. You're in the equilibrium.
You got to give balance, guy. Little good. Can't be all rainbows and unicorns.
I hear that.
Oh man!
Everybody in the chat, if you have children,
do you got bad kids or good kids?
No, are you a bad parent or a good parent? That's what I want to see.
Votes, guy. No, I have an actual question for parents because it relates to something here. Like you got young children, and everybody cover their young children's ears right now. What's the going rate on a tooth nowadays? Like, what's the going rate? Because I'm like, does anybody know?
Well, like I heard $20 when I was cutting hair one day.
Tadal, get out of here with that $5, man. This ain't fucking 1995, guy. Kids are coming tough, guy. You gotta tap them some money. You were saying?
I heard $20. Like, oh, your tooth's coming out. Oh, the tooth fairy's probably gonna leave you $20. And I just had to pretend like I didn't hear none of that. I was like, and right now, Carol has 2 wiggling right now. Like, that.
Not Tadal. My kids, that was back. I gave my kids $5. That's why I'm asking now what it is.
That's crazy.
$20, right? Who's got little? Anybody got kids? Who's got kids, man? Where was the last time? Last time? How much does a tooth go for?
When I lost my tooth, I gave myself a quarter.
You gave yourself the quarter, guy? just so you can tell your friends the tooth fairy game, guy.
Yo.
So you can keep it real.
Mm-mm.
Well, the reason it's been $0 for years for real.
Right.
The reason that I ask is today is National Tooth Fairy Day, because we always try to figure out what the days are, and it's National Tooth. So I just wanted to know. That was interesting. When I saw that, I was curious of. Oh man, kids these days, bro.
he said you have bad kids then.
Oh boy,
It's been $0 for years.
that's crazy, right?
Man,
Anyways, jeez,
his teeth need to fall out over his mama house. That's where it needs to happen.
Man.
He can come and tell me how much mommy gave him. I mean, the tooth fairy gave him.
Jeez, guy, stop ruining it for the kids, man. This guy doesn't want to swear, but he's going to ruin the tooth fairy for the children. Guys, start the show, guy. We haven't started the show yet.
Oh, shoot.
People here, man. Are you drinking? You getting all wild and fucking crazy.
Wow. Well,
welcome, everybody. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us.
Yes. On episode 83 of Pizza in the Break Room with T. Hotshot and Couture J. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you in.
How long is it? How long is it going to be?
We here now. We here. Yeah. It's in the break room, y'all. Holla, holla, holla. Woo!
I'm just dying to smoke. That's what I don't really care about starting the show. It's just whew.
Well, I'm happy I could help, sir.
All right, look at that, eh? Reciprocation? Is that the pronunciation of the word? Reciprocity? Something like that?
Reciprocity.
Yeah.
Reciprocity. I know reciprocity from Lauryn Hill.
I see what you did there. I understand what you mean. It took me a second. I'm a little slow. I'm getting older, man. I didn't take my ginkgo today, guy.
Ginkgos, is that what you use?
Huh?
Is that what you use?
No. I heard that's what I should use, I guess. But I just never. I have a friend that used to swear by it, I guess. And that was like 20 years ago. I don't think his memory works too well now, but maybe
he didn't remember.
He just kept telling us to take it. Maybe he didn't remember to take it, guy.
I know the word reciprocity from Lauryn Hill because of the Drake song. You know the Drake song that he sampled from Lauryn Hill?
No, tell me.
I don't even remember. Can somebody tell me what the Drake song is that Lauryn Hill? That the Drake song that he sampled from Lauryn Hill? You know, talk to me, stay. So anyways, in the original song by Lauryn Hill, there's a part where she says something about reciprocity. Nice for what?
For what?
There you go. So in the original song, she said something about reciprocity, and that word has stuck out to me ever since then.
I see.
That's a dope song by Drake there, though, too.
Oh no. Everything's going bad here, right?
What happened?
You hear me?
I hear you perfectly.
Okay. I can't hear you perfectly. Oh man, I broke it. I'll be okay. That was a good song. Nice for what is a good song.
Talk to me. Anyways, I saw a video today of can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, so today I saw a video, a new Drake video actually. What was it called? Anyways, it was him and 21 Savage. Have you seen that one? And they're on a boat. And then
I saw the video. I can't pick the song out. It was new, right? New video?
Yeah.
So they're
on a boat, and it might be brand new actually.
I think so. I think a new video came out recently.
I say boat. I should put some respect on what they were sailing, and they were on a yacht.
They're on a ship.
Yeah. They're on a ship, and then there's somebody that was they saw somebody in the ocean, and they rescued the person that was in the water, and it was this like banging woman. And then at the end of it all, the woman ended up being like a pirate. And they robbed
Talking about
Drake
you?
in 21. She got a bunch of her, what do you call the pirates' friends? Pirates? Are they all pirates? Yeah, she's the captain pirate. she's the captain now.
Just one pirate guy.
And then she shot Drake and threw him overboard.
Seriously, guy?
Did I ruin this video for everybody?
I just saw that there was a video. Anyways.
Well, anyways. If I ruined it. So yeah.
Shit happens.
Yeah, you know, it be like that sometimes.
Oh.
It be like that sometimes.
Oh, did I tell you what happened on Saturday too?
What up?
I broke my dry February. Is that good? You're bigging me up for breaking my dry February?
Break your dry February, yes.
That's right. That's what I felt about it. I had, because I told you I was with my brother, right? My older brother, or my younger brother, and everybody had a shot.
Hold on.
What?
Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on.
Yes.
Your older brother.
No,
my younger brother. Your younger brother?
No. I meant to say my younger brother.
Okay.
Younger brother. And whoever was there had a shot, and I didn't have a shot because I was dry February.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was like, "You're not having a shot?" I'm like, "It's dry February." And I was like, "You know what? If you have another one, I'll have one with you." So I had a shot.
Yeah. How do you feel about that?
How do I feel about what?
Breaking your dry February 2 days before it's supposed to be, ideally be broken.
It was for a good cause. I'm doing it for me, So I'm not collecting anybody's money or anything like that. I'm doing it for me, right?
Okay.
So this is the second time I've ever seen my, I don't even know how old he is, 40-plus-year-old brother. This is the second time I've ever seen him. They were having a shot. So I had a shot with him. And then we went outside to smoke. So it was all good. But so I broke my dry February. And then because I broke my dry February, then I made it the night. So went to Ron C. I was able to have a drink there too to celebrate with Ron C.
Well, I saw you drinking water at Ron C.
Well, I still had my water with me. I was still, I had my water with me. I had set out on a mission, but it got
balance. Okay.
Right. So I was able to have a shot and a beer.
So
and
now
I had a beer in my hand, and it was like 11 freaking 54, and I was like, nope, I got to chug this beer because it's just today. And then it was just that day, and that was it. I didn't want it to leak into the next day.
So now, because you mash up your dry February, you broke the dry February. Does that mean you have to carry that and start over dry March?
No. I'm having a shot in 2 hours. What up, Priscilla?
Priscilla in the 6, aka 6 Boss. What up with you? How does it go, T-Dot?
Huh?
How does it go?
Skinnamarink dinky dink?
No.
Okay, like that?
Good morning. Come on. Oh.
Like that? You're a butterfly. Shadow.
Speaking of that,
is it a heart or something like that? I don't know, man.
Yo, big shouts out to everybody that's on my Instagram timeline coming back from the carnival. Showing me all of their carnival happenings.
Escapades.
Thank you all for letting me know what I missed. Are you going? You ever gonna go?
Will I ever go? Absolutely. I've never been, but I'll go.
Has anybody in the chat been to Carnival and played mass?
You? I
I've
guess
never
you.
been. I've never been and played mass. No, I've never been to Carnival. A buddy of mine just came back and was like, "Yo, I already booked my ticket for next year. You have to come. It's amazing." And I'm like, "Yeah." I go, at our age, it's still amazing.
Mm.
He goes, "Yeah, I got it."
Oh, that's funny. Sorry. There you go.
If you knew my friend, you'd laugh too.
Yeah. Right to that laugh. There you
Tadell laughed.
When you were 2, that doesn't count, Mr. Guy.
Did you? So, Ms. G, did you play mass when you were 2?
Were you at Juve?
Did you play Kiddie Carnival? Do they have Kiddie Carnival? How would I know, anyways? How would you know? You never been.
I think the answer is yes, though.
Yeah, there's a Kiddie Carnival in Trinidad. Trinidad. How do they say it? Trinidad. Only one I.
Oh, there you go. Miss G Left said, "Yup." I don't know what the yup was too.
Oh, she
Beauty
played.
Bless.
She played. She played Kiddie Carnival. Even if the yup was not to that, it is to that.
That's what it is. That's
Yeah,
what's
she
up.
played.
That's what's
Beauty Bless, what up with you?
Oh, fathers, man. You're hilarious. Clearly not then, right? There you go. That's funny. Oh, boy.
She played Carnival, but she won't play basketball. As I sip my drink.
I don't know if I can help you, brother. I don't know if I can help, man. Jeez, that's hilarious. You don't seem like you would play mass. Like you seem like you'd just go.
I think if I played,
Or
I would play.
if you go, you're just gonna go on with it.
Trinidad. I would. You know what? If I go to Trinidad, I would play mass because I would then leave all my inhibitions at YYZ. I'd leave all my inhibitions at Pearson Airport.
Mm.
I get on the plane and I'll be about that Trinidad life.
Mm.
I'll be about that carnival life. I was just about to say I'd eat that shark and bake, but I'm bringing the vegan with me.
You're a forever shark guy. No?
Was it forever? Forever shark. There's got to be, right? If there's no forever shark, what are they actually doing? It's like 2023. There's got to be a forever shark out there.
Yeah, there's forever shark.
The impossible shark.
Yeah. Shark. Oh, jeez.
Daryl says 900 for shorts and a tank top. Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
What kind of shorts, guy? Armani?
Better.
No? Better?
Better. The Marshall's 900s.
Marshall's the limited edition?
The limited edition Marshall's.
Raptors win.
Oh, word up.
I mean, that was a few minutes ago now, but they did.
I love the sound of that. Raptors win.
It's good stuff. Sorry. Raptors gonna win the championship. Anyways, LeBron. See LeBron, man? Poor LeBron. LeBron's out, man. LeBron's not doing any lineup in Carnival right now, guy.
Let me ask you this: is it real?
What happened? I thought so.
He really hurt himself?
I saw as soon as it happened, I chatted a sports group. I'm like, he's done. And then he got up and started playing. I was like, fuck, good for him, man. And he played to finish that game. But Once he finished that game, I saw him limping in the back. I'm like, yeah, he's out. But
Mm.
he got up. I don't know how he finished the game because everybody was talking about the second step. It was on the first hop that his leg went out.
Did you see the clip where he was talking to Patrick Mahomes on the sideline?
No.
No. And he goes,
No.
"You know how it is to play a game on a hurt foot, huh?"
Hmm.
Like, I'm like, did LeBron do this for the show? Did LeBron do this because he said that he's gonna play every game for the rest of the season to make sure that they get into the playoffs? And then he's like, "Nah, I can't do that."
Why?
So
They
did
had
he-
won. They had won like 3 games straight or some shit.
I know, good for him.
I mean, I
Good for
guess.
him. If anybody thinks I'm a LeBron hater, just want to let you guys know you're right. You're right. It's Jordan, Kobe, Steph, and Pascal.
Jordan, Kobe, Steph, Pascal. Who's next?
Alvin Williams.
Pascal's getting old, guy. Who are you passing the baton to, guy?
I mean, if Pascal's getting old, then I'm passing the baton to the HVAC, the representative from the HVAC.
The G-Hack?
Is it HVAC? What did you say it was?
G-Hack.
No, not. Oh yeah, G-Hack. Not the HVAC, with the G-Hack.
G-Hack.
The Greater Hamilton Athletic
Something.
something. Not the HVAC.
Wait, what is it? Hang on. Golden Horseshoe Athletic Conference.
Okay, Golden Horseshoe Athletic Conference, not the HVAC, the
Yeah.
G-Hack.
Rada,
yeah.
what up? See Rada, you see Rada Blue Bless, I think. Yeah, see, that's what's up.
Rada, what up with you? So the representative from the G-Hack is Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. So if it's not Pascal, then I'm passing it down
Oh man.
to the All-Star Gilgeous-Alexander. The HVAC. Allow me, man. Allow me, yo.
Jeez.
But
No butts, guy.
no, there's a
butts.
but here.
That's what she said.
Bam, 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 bam. So big up to Derrick Rose.
Mm.
I want to say big up to Derrick Rose because I want to commend him for, I don't know if y'all seen the other day he got called into the game and the crowd gave him a standing ovation. And this guy is getting standing ovation for entering a game in like, what do you call it? Those minutes?
The fourth quarter, like a late one, like you know,
Like garbage minutes,
I don't want to say garbage minutes.
right? And the fans are just happy to see him enter the court, because it's Derrick Rose. And I'm saying to myself, why is he doing that? Like, why are the fans applauding? You know, like, why do they rate him so much? I understand Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose was like the youngest MVP ever.
That's a big thing.
That was humongous,
Mm-hmm.
right? So the coach called him into the game during a blowout. Tadal 55 said it was a blowout game, so they called Derrick Rose. And that sounds crazy for Derrick Rose to be the victory cigar, right?
They were winning or they were losing.
No, they were winning.
Mm.
But I guess what I do rate about the situation is that I guess Knicks are in a situation where they don't need his services so much, right? They're trying to develop the younger players and whatnot, so they don't need a player like Derrick Rose on the team. But what's super dope and what I commend them for is that they offered him a buyout, right? They offered to buy him out because they know that they're wasting his services on that team, right? So they're like, all right, you know what? We'll pay you. You can leave. And with that, you can then be able to go and join a team that is contending for a championship, because if we let you go, somebody will pick you up that can use you.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, nah, I like what I'm doing here. He's not even playing, but he likes what he's doing here. Like he likes the fact that he's part of this organization and he's helping to be a mentor as an elder statesman for the younger guys. And I'm like, golly. I have to give him
Good
some
stuff.
big props for that, man.
Yeah, man, for sure. It's very, very. Yeah, he was good for a hot second until he blew out his knee, and then he was good again. So yeah, he deserves his flowers, as the youth might say. That's what they say, isn't it? Something like that.
Yeah. Flowers for sure. That's what they call it.
Mm.
Gets his flowers.
The youth down Grant Hill too. Yeah, Grant Hill was a beast guy.
So yeah, so also right. Tadal 55 says we didn't get to witness his greatness like him and Grant Hill. Also, I would put in that category Penny Hardaway. When Michael Jordan retired from basketball, I then realized that I wasn't a basketball fan. I was a Michael Jordan fan. Because when he retired from basketball, I stopped watching basketball. And then I realized, I'm not even a basketball fan. I'm a Michael Jordan fan. But then when Penny Hardaway came and joined the Orlando Magic, he brought me back. I was looking at this guy like, this guy is amazing.
You just like little Penny guy.
That little Penny.
Listen, it's not taking the funk guy. You just like little Penny guy.
Little Penny was dope. Little Penny was dope. Little Penny was dope.
They don't make it. They don't make ads like they used to. You don't even watch commercials. It's tough to watch a commercial nowadays.
I don't see commercials because I don't have cable.
Right, that's what I mean. Like you don't see. I don't see a lot
And I
of commercials.
pirate. And I pirate everything.
Like I watch Pardon the Interruption. I record that every day, so I think
Oh,
I
yeah?
see commercial. I get commercials when I rewatch that, but I mean I fast forward through the commercials. But I guess everything I have is on something. So no commercials. No commercials is good.
So here's the thing. So recently you've been speaking about the TV show The Last of Us.
Yeah.
You've been speaking about how dope it is, right? That show has been a conversation that's been going on in my shop for quite a while now. Somebody comes in like, yo, you seen Last of Us? Yo, it's dope. So if anybody knows in the chat, The Last of Us is a TV show based off of a video game, right? And apparently it's like the best video game of all time or the best storyline video game of all time.
It's not better than GoldenEye, guy. Come on.
What's the name? Boris.
Boris guy. Boris was wicked, yo.
But so there was a conversation happening in the chat. In the shop, right? Where one guy goes, he asked him if he watched the show. And the guy said, yeah, I watched the show. And he said, actually, the show is actually better than the game.
The show's better than the game.
Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Me on the side, I'm like, well, obviously, like, why wouldn't it be better than the game? That's just me being ignorant, not playing games and understanding, like the complexity of these games, right? So in my mind, I'm like, obviously, right? And they're talking about how, this game was like the best storyline game of all time, and part 2 was like this, like the super sad ending and of the game, right? So then I started saying to myself, if this guy's actually really going to compare the video game to the TV show, the game must be really good. You know what I mean? So then one of the guys says he actually never played the game, but he watched the gameplay.
Yeah, the kids do that nowadays too, man.
So I've been doing that. So just so I can get an understanding of, you know what I mean? Like, why would somebody say that the show is better than the game? So then, I just started watching the gameplay. It's like I'm watching a TV show, bro.
Yeah, like the game itself, right?
The conversation.
And then something happens, and there's a conversation, and then you hit a button, and then there's a conversation, and clip.
It just seems like a whole like TV show, right? And then somebody will come into the shop and go, "Is this The Last of Us?" Yeah, and they go, "Oh, this is the game." I go, "Yeah," because I guess they could just tell automatically by what they're seeing and what they're hearing, the conversations, that it's the same as the TV show. So, anyways, I'm like, like the game, like I'm invested. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it's a 10-hour watch. I've gotten 3 hours in.
Hmm.
So
And who you watching, guys? There's like you're just watching some guy play, yo?
he's
Or
not
it's just
talking.
one of
Like,
those
it's
one of
just
those
the
setup
gameplay.
things.
It's just the gameplay, right? So I'm seeing, man.
Yeah, I heard, but I hear that the people that live by the game
Yeah,
aren't hating on the show.
aren't
Are
are
they're
not.
good. They're okay with the show.
They're okay with what's happening.
They're not hating. It's okay. Everything's fine. Is what I know. I heard. There's no riots or anything like that.
Daryl with a
When-
V and an underscore at the end says, the truck scene in the first episode was wild. The POV felt like a game. It was dope.
It's a good show, man.
It's a good game.
I can't say that I'd commit to playing the game before I watched it. I don't think I could watch the gameplay. Sounds interesting that you do it, but it was weird when kids did it. I was like, what are you guys doing, man?
But right. Because the one guy says he couldn't afford to buy the game, so he watched the game. And in my mind, I'm like, what are you talking about? I understand. Now I understand.
True.
Like watching it, I understand how he can actually sit down and watch it. Because now I'm like, I need to see what happens. You know what I mean? Like the truck scene, I see what happened. Like the guy's daughter got. I'm like, how did the daughter die at the beginning? Like I thought she was one of the main characters. I was like, how?
True that, Chico. I'm sure somebody on Twitch is playing that too.
But anyways, that gave me a new insight to like what gaming is like. Because I mean, I've been out of the game loop for a long time.
When you played games, you didn't even play really role playing games either. Maybe.
Nah, the only role playing game I played was Zelda, The Adventures of Link. That was like the most role playing I got.
That's what she said.
That was the best I got.
My game that gave me the first game that was like that for me was Uncharted, where it was like almost everything was seamless, kind of. You know what I mean? And it was just you'd be walking, you'd fight somebody, and then all of a sudden you were in the cutscene, but it wouldn't like stop and load and all that good stuff. But I thought Uncharted and it was a good story. Nathan Drake, yo.
Chico Singh concurs.
Yeah, man. So it goes. But so wait, you haven't watched the show yet?
No.
When are you gonna watch it? You're not gonna. So you're gonna watch the game first, and then you're gonna watch
the game
show?
first.
Interesting.
So right now I'm right now I just passed the scene where past the area where I guess in the TV show they ventured into the relationship between the two guys. So right now I'm seeing it as the guys like you need to get rid of this girl. She's gonna bring you down. It's no good having somebody tagging along with you because all they do is just weigh you down and just gonna end up dead because of her. So yeah, so and then you can see like the kind of like the I'm not gonna say tension or the sexual tension or the like you could tell that they like each other.
The connection.
You could tell, you could see the connection between these two tough back dote man, right? They're just these two big brawling man. You could see the connection between them in the video game, but they you know what I mean? But I guess in the TV show they explore it a little more.
Yeah, it's like a side story. There's a story and like a that was like this last episode was like a side story, I guess too. It's good. It's good. Oh man. What
But
episode
I
is
guess
this
what
again?
I probably could just get into the TV show now that I get an understanding of the game. You know, I guess I've seen enough to say, okay, I get why. So maybe I could just transition into the TV show now. Maybe that's what I'll do.
No, man, do your thing, man.
Hmm.
Do your thing, man. Stick to it. You think?
Yeah, no. I
Yeah.
I think I'll transit. You know what? I'll give it like 2 more hours because it's fun watching it. It's fun. There was like a bad gal in the TV show. She didn't take no talk. She just bare gunshot.
Mm-hmm.
What was that girl's name?
No
That
idea.
woman.
Uh,
She was at the beginning of this. Like kind of at the beginning.
I feel like it's Marlene, but then I don't think it's Marlene. Is there a Marlene in there? Maybe.
Marlene
Anyways.
sounds like she's from Ozark. That sounds like an Ozark name, Marlene.
I get my shows crossed up. Because I watch too many shows at the same time. Maybe it's too many shows at the same time. Oh boy. What else are you watching?
Your
What else are you
Honor.
watching?
Your Honor.
how
I
you
got
started
into,
again?
yeah, I got into like 3 more episodes of Your Honor.
Mm-hmm. How's that going for you?
It's going good. It's going good. She surprised the man with the baby.
Hmm.
I was like, what? They were doing hanky panky, man.
Well, why not, man?
I guess that's what teenagers do, right? They do hanky panky.
Apparently. All right.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Your Honor is going good.
It's a very good show. It's riveting. Mm-hmm. Riveting.
I'm kind of interested. I mean, obviously, I'm interested to see how this unfolds because the way that they write Your Honor is in a way that makes you just feel like, how are people going to get out of this situation now? You know?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I'm watching Your Honor.
And then some people don't get out of that situation. It's good stuff. What episode you on? 4?
I think I'm at episode 4. Where are you at?
How many episodes are there right now? I don't know. I'm caught up. I don't know what that means. It's probably like episode 6 or 7, maybe.
And I think I'm on episode 3 of You, season whatever the last season is.
Was it season 4? I haven't watched one episode of that.
You haven't watched none of that episode, none of that show, or none of that season?
I have never seen a minute of that show.
Okay. I started at season 3. I started at season 3.
Episode 7 of Your Honor.
Okay, so I'm not too far behind.
It's good stuff. It's about to get wild, if I remember correctly. I'm not too good with the memory, but I think it's about to get wild. When did that come out? Was that come out on Fridays? Anyways. Oh. Jeez. Anyways. What else is in the news, my friend? What else we got? Anything exciting?
Well, exciting would be, what can I say? There's Raptors winning. There's Julie Black.
That's not exciting. Well, the recent, well, I mean, in general, full arc, exciting.
Full arc, exciting.
The recent stuff that I saw is madness and not exciting. Sad a little bit.
All depends on, right?
Some people are whack. A lot of hate out there in the world.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. It's You see, that post that she had posted quite recently about the email that she had gotten, like that hate mail, that vitriol that she'd received for changing the words in the national anthem. And it's wild because when I was cutting her hair before she went, she was talking to me about how she had gotten the opportunity, how an opportunity had kind of fell through. So what she was saying was she was supposed to sing the national anthem for the the NBA Finals,
Mm.
right? But it didn't happen.
Mm.
I guess because we won the finals. We won the finals. We won it before it would have been time for her to sing,
Mm.
right? So she didn't end up getting to do it, and I guess luck had it where the person that was in in communication with her ended up in a different position in the NBA somehow and offer her the opportunity to sing for the All-Star game,
Mm.
right? So then if you know Julie, she's always about like alliance and advocation. You know what I mean? She's just a strong proponent of kind of like doing what's right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So we were just having the conversation, and she told me that she's gonna sing the. She was talking about how certain people sing the national anthem,
Mm.
and then she said to me that they sing it this particular. Some people sing it this way, where they say "home on native land," right?
Mm-hmm.
And it never dawned on me before. Like I never heard it, and when I heard her say just those words, I'm like, "Yo,"
Mm.
and I'm like, "For real? Like that sounds like right? You know what I mean? That sounds appropriate,
Mm-hmm.
right?" So, anyways, as we're talking, and she's telling me like, "Yeah, and we have to like acknowledge the indigenous people because they're here and this is their land and blah blah blah." Just because she's been an ally. If you've seen like there's been many interviews of her. I shouldn't say many, but there's been interviews of her where she's outwardly speaking about her alliance with indigenous people.
Mm-hmm.
What show was she on? She was on a show. Anyway, she was just expressing her disappointment of, remember when the residential schools,
Mm-hmm.
right? And there was an expectation that maybe the Pope would kind of apologize for the behavior of of what happened in residential schools because those were Catholic schools, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I remember there was a day that she was on a show, and the Pope that day the Pope didn't apologize for that, right? And I remember she had she had some conversation about it,
Mm.
and just saying that that people need to. She was disappointed that the Pope didn't acknowledge these people, the loss of these children and whatnot. So, anyways, just to say that to say like this is just not one like like one off moment of her just saying like let me just try a thing,
Mm-hmm.
like this is just kind of like this is what she's about. So yeah, she sang that, and then a lot of people like just applauded her, adored her, and gave her a lot of adoration for stepping up and being brave, and even just for even considering
Right.
making a change as such.
Right.
But then here we are a week later, and I'm sure she was getting the hate mail for like the whole time as well. You know what I'm saying? But this one, I guess she felt like, you know what? Let me share this one with the world because it's not all peaches and cream around here.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, when I read that was wild, But I also had said to her like while we were talking, I'm like, yeah, what you're saying kind of makes sense, and it'll a lot of people are gonna appreciate you for that, but there are gonna be those people that are gonna pick it apart and dissect it and
Yeah, putting yourself out there, right? That's
Mhm.
what happens. There's got to be a reaction. Somebody's got to say something at that point in time. And yeah, you're right. A lot of it's good, but there's just some, whatever. There's ways to there's ways to give your opinion and your feedback. And having to handle that is some tough, but good for her for standing up. That's, I think, the most important thing. And just Julie's just a movement. Julie's always been a movement in herself or whatever
Big
she does, right?
word up right there. Right
Um,
there. That's it right there. You said it.
so,
She's a movement.
I'm sure that everybody or she was aware that there'd be some sort of reaction. I can't imagine. I mean, everybody's talking about it, right? And it's for different reasons as well,
Mhm.
right? Just for her just being able to sing the national anthem, like we talked about earlier, right? It's just a great opportunity, and then the message and the and then now the reaction. So I think it's that's the world we live in too, though, which is kind of sort of the problem. You can just appreciate something and not like something, and don't have to be all wild and crazy about it too, because that was some shit in those letters or email or whatever the hell it was.
Mhm. And she killed it, right?
Yeah,
She killed it. She killed the anthem.
yeah, yeah. It was good. Like it was good. It was really, really good, just in general, right? How she
Yeah.
sang it, how she whatever, all of it. She represented whatever anybody thinks about what she did. I think you can't ever take that away. Like, performance and all that good stuff. She represented the country wicked.
Hmm. And I think where people might be upset is because they might not understand or even consider the fact that like for instance, that one word where
Hmm.
you changed from home and native land to home on native land is, like she said, I'm singing the facts.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? And when you look back at it, it's like, who was it written by? If it was written by a native, if it was written by a First Nations person, let me take that back. Sorry, not say native, but if it was written by a First Nations person, then it's facts.
Hmm.
But the anthem was written by a French person, right, in the 1800s, and it wasn't even the anthem then. It was just like a song to appreciate Canada. It didn't become an anthem until it didn't become the national anthem until 1980, right? But it was written in French initially, and then converted to English or translated to English in like the early 1900s. But that person was not writing with the consideration of First Nations people. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
In their thought. So yeah, like if Julie says something like home on native land in changing the idea so that people can understand that this one word does make this more significant and more real,
Hmm.
people should understand that. But if you're taking offense to it, that means you don't even want to consider. You don't even want to consider like the people or the people that have been that have been here before us. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
In that particular instance, in that segment of the song. You know what I'm saying? Because the First Nations people have been here before us. They've been here before everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the way that they were used to kind of help build the nation, like when the English and the French were fighting against each other, they were using the First Nations people to help fight. They were using the First Nations people as the frontline fighters, so that the less of the Europeans would die. They're using the First Nations people to fight the fight of the Europeans. So I mean, and then you write an anthem and not have that being acknowledged. Sure, a European would not acknowledge it, but if we acknowledge it now, yeah, we can look back and say, okay, we can make changes to acknowledge the people that need to be respected in the situation. Anyways, it took a lot of audacity, boldness, and courage for her to do that, I think. Because yeah, like maybe she did understand that there was going to be a lot of vitriol that would come her way after.
Hmm.
Maybe she understands that, yeah, a lot of people are going to appreciate it, like she says, her First Nation friends, um like really really appreciated what she did. But then like maybe she understood that it's going to come with the negatives as well, right? But it takes bravery to say that, I want to face this negativity on a grand stage.
Hmm.
But then you have to be you have to have audacity to create change, right? You have to have audacity to create big change. So I mean, big shouts out to her for that.
Truly is a movement.
Judaism movement. You fixing up your hairline?
If I come get my hair cut by you, I get to sing the national anthem too, guy. I get to sing the national anthem somewhere. Is that what has to happen? I gotta come get my hair cut more often.
Yeah, if you're gonna come get your haircut by me, you better be singing the national anthem somewhere.
All right. Cool. I'm coming for a haircut. I'm gonna go sing the national anthem, guy.
You better go to the school across the street.
Excuse me.
Le copeo se porte agua, Tony Sualeo. I don't even know what I just said, but it sounds provocative.
Hope for the best, yo.
Etavalo. You know that one.
Oh,
You know that
man.
one. It's 9:05. You got to stand and sing. And this one's the remix. I think that's the only French I got that I got the pronunciation on.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's
when
all?
when they remixed the national anthem and slipped the French in. Little did I know that the national anthem was originally French.
Joke's on you, eh?
Jokes on me.
You're a funny guy sometimes.
Me?
Mm.
Nah.
Mm-hmm.
Funniest is the farthest thing from me.
You think?
Yeah, for sure.
No, man. Everybody tells me that you're a funny guy, man.
Man, a bad man, yo.
You think bad men can't tell jokes, guy?
Bad man a run joke. What other day is it today?
It's chocolate souffle day. Still Black History Month. They had to get some more chocolate stuff in. That's all. I mean, there was a couple of days throughout Black History Month, so it's chocolate souffle day, guy. They got one more in. Yeah, that's all that's all that was left.
You know what? I gotta look over this list of days of the month and see if every day was a chocolate day somehow, some way.
It seems like every Tuesday was that's what it's
Every
what it's
Tuesday there was some chocolate.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's all. Oh man, that's Google taught me. Oh boy, it's also World Spay Day. Like, which one's spay? There's spay and neuter. Spay is what? Spay is the girl. Spay. Is that how it works? One's the girl, one's the guy.
I'm not familiar.
How's that work, people? Spay is I think spay the girl, neuter the guy.
So who gets spaded?
That's what I'm asking, man. Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I'm seeking information. You gotta ask Bob Barker.
Rada says, looks like I don't know.
I don't know. Bob Barker always used to say, "Get your pet spayed and neuter." One, whatever. Anyways,
Hold on, what he did?
Yeah, man. Every episode, at the end of every episode,
yeah,
to help the pet population. Dolphin Day. Oh boy.
Oh
Jeez.
my goodness.
What does this mean? Are you gonna tell me? You're gonna tell us what this means, or is this just an inside joke?
No. Okay, so
you gotta wait till for more after hours.
We're at the party.
Yeah.
We're at the Ron C's party. Ron C's. It's an S at the end, not just C, but C's.
The C's.
And Denise was looking for a dolphin Instagram that she had been sent, something to do with dolphins, right? And I said, was it dolphin rape? Because dolphin be raping people in the pool, right? And she goes, it's not dolphin rape. I go, I don't know if people tape dolphins unless they're really raping, because that's what dolphins are about. Especially if a woman gets into the pool and they're like close to that time of the month, dolphins go crazy and they rape. So, anyways, Denise, did you find a dolphin rape video that you want to show everybody?
We're here every Tuesday, everybody. Every Tuesday, 9:30 p.m. We've done it
okay.
83 times.
T-Dot, have you never seen a dolphin rape video?
No, man, that does not come up in my timeline. Sorry, man.
Okay.
And no, I'm not. And no, I'm not going to look. Don't send it to me. Yeah, they probably won't make it through my filter, guy. I don't want it. Like, no.
You never seen dolphins swimming in the water with people? Oh, dolphin porn, not rape. No.
Okay. Oh, all right.
Okay.
My bad. Yeah. Let's get back. Yeah. Thank you, Rada. I appreciate you.
Have your dolphin sprayed, not neutered.
Don't spray your dolphin.
Spray. No, but sometimes. Okay, so anyways, one day you'll see, because one of your friends are gonna send you a video. No, you know what? One of your friends is not gonna send it to you.
No, my friends aren't gonna send that to me.
No, your friends aren't gonna send it to you. You're just gonna scroll. You're gonna scroll, and then you're gonna see a dolphin just like chasing women like this. Just chasing them, and like just heading towards the woman's vagina. And the women think that it's gonna be a nice swim with the dolphins, and it just ends up being dolphin rape.
Who told this guy to drink?
And Denise didn't believe that my hooker story was real.
What now, man? You were telling hooker stories on Saturday?
No, I was telling hooker story last Friday. Last Friday. You remember? So I remember I was telling you when I was in my garage. Hold on, what did Denise say? Denise said it was 2 dolphins, no woman involved. He changed the story. Okay, so because she came to me at the party and she goes, Jay, just tell me, was that story real?
Tell me, give me the link.
I said, Denise, the story was real, man.
What, the dolphins or the
when the girl jumped in my car.
Oh, right.
Yes. Okay, so Miss G Live, let me just tell you my story, because I don't know if you got the story. Last week, I was heading out. So I went down into my garage, so the elevator down to my garage towards the car. So I was sharing with everybody that as I was walking towards my car, I saw a couple walking down the ramp into the garage. And I said to myself, wow, these people are having a wonderful night. Their night is so, because they're walking and kiki-kaying and laughing and just making and walking down the garage ramp. And I'm like, they're having such a wonderful night that they decided to walk down the garage ramp as opposed to taking the stairs or the elevator. I said, look at them, good for them, having a great night. So as I get closer to my car now, I'm about to step into my car, I see the guy running towards my car. And I'm like, yo, and he's running like somebody just got murdered. So I'm like, what? This is mad. So the guy's running, but then he jumps into a car that's like 2 car spots away from me. Right? So then I'm like, where's the girl? Oh no, did somebody shoot her? Right? Yes, Ms. G Live. Right? So then when I look now, I see that the girl's on the other side of the garage. So I was telling T that my garage is where I park my car. Behind me, there's a window, right? And then there's another window which makes a hallway. And then on the other side of the window is where the other cars are parked. And I see the girl run to the window on the other side and start banging on the window like she, get back, like trying to get to the guy. And the guy like, hops in his car and he peels out. But the way he peels out was like he peeled out, like he turned left. He turned left. That's a dead end, right? So it's like, I guess the guy just didn't know where he was going, because if he wanted to get out of the garage, he'd have to turn right. So now me getting out my car now, and I'm watching this guy drive, because now he's driving erratic, like trying to get out of the garage. So I said, okay, so boom, I started driving.
Did he screech, guy?
He did. Once he got to this side, he like he screeched. Right. So now I'm driving to exit my garage now. So keep it up, T-Dot.
Carry on, man.
So I said, you know what? I was about to come out of the garage, but I said, you know what? I see this guy coming this way. Let me let him get out of the garage first, so he doesn't like try and run into me, because he was erratic. He was like trying to get out of the garage. So as I'm stopped waiting for him to go and make his turn to get out the garage now, he drives up the ramp. And then I look to the right and I see the girl running, like she's running after the car. And I'm looking at her running, and all of a sudden she jumps in my car. She opens the door and jumps in, and she goes, follow him. And I'm like, I was about to press the gas and go, and I was like, wait a second. No. I'm like, get out. She goes, go follow him. My boyfriend. I go, what happened? She just step on, my boyfriend. I go, follow him.
This is a true story, Mr. Eli.
I said, call the police. I said, you call the police. Just follow him. My phone doesn't work. I get no reception. And I'm looking at her and like, this girl seems like she needs some help. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm not the one to help like right now. And then I'm thinking, nah, this is a setup, B. This is a setup. They want me to drive out there, and then all of a sudden I get bum rushed. And so anyway, so then she grabs I had a bottle of water in my cup holder. She grabs my water and she starts drinking it.
That's what she said. He's a liar, guys. What the hell? Okay, go on.
So I'm looking at her drinking my water. I'm like, yo, this girl's lit right now. So then now I said, okay, I go get out. She goes, okay, just drop me off at the top of the ramp, like when we get outside. So then I start creeping up the ramp slowly, because now I'm thinking like, yo, is this like a setup? So going up the ramp slowly.
Should have jumped out, guy.
So when we get out of the garage now, I look to the right and I see a gray car similar to the car that drove out with its hazards on. And I seen people taking pictures of the car. So I said to myself, God damn, this guy like ran out in such a rush that he ran over somebody and people are taking pictures now. Right? So then I drove up towards the car. And when I got out, I said to the girl, when I got out of the garage now, I said to the girl, get out. Okay, you have to get out now. Right? And she goes, can I take your water? See, she said, can I take your water? And I said, here. I had a fresh bottle of water in my pocket. And I said, here, take this water.
She already put that. Should have gave her that one.
No, the water have hussy germs.
Yeah, that's why you have to give that one away, guys.
She's a basketball. She's a basketball player. So, anyways, she got out of the car. I realized that the car that was there wasn't the car that took off on her. And I said, here, okay, all right, we're out and just go. So when I told,
so she got out, she's out now, right?
Yeah, she got out. Mr. Rada, people want to tell me, say, always lock your doors when you get in, but I mean, who bargained for this? You know what I'm saying? Who bargained? Who bargained for this? I lock my doors when I get to like Bloor in church. You know what I'm saying? Or Dundas in church. Then I lock my doors. Other than that, my doors are open. Yeah, man. So, when I told my girl the situation that I had encountered before I went to go pick her up, I said, "So you wouldn't believe. Before I got here, this is what happened."
And the same thing happened to them.
So then she listened to my story, and then she deduced. She said, "You know what? I think she was a hooker. She was a prostitute." I said, "Prostitute?" She goes, "Yeah, because when the guy drove out of the parking lot, he went the wrong way, which means that he doesn't live there, so he doesn't know which way to go." Bad man don't lock door. You see it there? Bah, rak, 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 rak. She said, because the guy drove out, he doesn't know which way to go. So that means he doesn't live there. And when the girl got in your car and you asked her what happened, and she just kept saying, my boyfriend, and she wouldn't tell you what happened, all that means is that he brought her to the Airbnb or to the hotel, and then said, "Okay, let's go downstairs to get the money." He jumped in his car, took off, and she didn't get paid.
How's that, Kid C? Big up to Kid C. We got some there you go. Got some different color in there for you. How's that? How's those colors? You let me know. You let me know when we're good, Kid C.
So that's how we deduced that she was a woman of the night, a prostitute, a hooker. And she jumped in my car and drank my water. A floozy. A floozy.
Yikes.
One of my friends said, "I don't know how you let her in the car." He said, "I don't know how you let her stay in the car. I'd have punched her in the face." My friend said, "I'd have punched her in the face." I said, "Yes, you would have, wouldn't you?"
That's not good, man. That's not good at all.
He says, "You're better than me. I'd have punched her in the face and tell her get up, fuck out the car."
Stop it. Stop this. Oh, man. Or just lock your doors, man. And
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair.
Okay. What?
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
Just
So
lock your door.
lesson of the night is if you're driving in Markham, after 9 p.m., lock your doors.
Isn't there a lot of theft in Markham? Car theft in Markham? It's a good idea, man. You should just lock them anyways.
A lot of car thefts going on now lately, anyways, especially for Lexus Jeeps, like the RXs and stuff like that.
The Beamers and the Benz too.
All my friends, all the Lex Coupes, Beamers, and the Benz.
All right. That's all. That was it. That was my one power up I used to get that one.
Use the club. Use the club.
Say what now? What about the club?
The club. Keep your car safe. It might be prehistoric, but it works.
You got the club?
I do not.
And it works though?
That's what them say.
Ain't nothing wrong with that then.
All the guys walking around with computers and stuff like that, just standing beside your cars with computers and then hacking your cars. You got the club. You can't hack a club. You know what? Let me get a club tomorrow, man, just in case.
$40 or something. They're not even expensive, are they? Somebody told me about a club on Amazon or something. That was the greatest club in the world.
Miss G Live says, makes a mental note. Stay the hell out of Markham. Yo,
are they tearing down tearing down Markville? Is that what I heard?
what?
I'm just asking.
Nah, they're not tearing down Markville. They're building up around Markville.
Are you sure?
Their plan is to hide Markville behind a bunch of condos.
The condos. So Markville's going to be there still.
So Markville's going to be there, but you got to walk through the concierge.
I don't know about concierges, guy.
Yeah, man. The plan and development is to build condos right around the whole perimeter of Markville. That is wild, B.
Like that big circle there or whatever. Whatever that street is. Yeah.
Beer condo.
Condos everywhere.
And you just have to just park
And walk.
in your pocket. If you don't have a car that can fold up and put in your pocket, you can't drive there.
You can get a fold-up bike, right?
Yeah. P-Man has a fold-up bike.
Does he?
Yeah, man. P-Man's been preaching fold-up bikes. P-Man's been
Imagine how
preaching
long.
bikes that you don't ride for a long time.
Fairview Mall. That's wild. That is wild. What else? What else is happening in the world today? Anything else crazy?
Not that I could think of. The only thing I could think of is what else is there? The movie Everything Everywhere All at Once. We keep referencing that movie every once in a while. I feel like we've been talking about that movie for almost a year now. But it's come to the point where all the award shows are happening, and that movie seems to be cleaning up. Well, I don't know how much cleaning up, but they're winning a lot of awards.
Yeah, it was what this was it the SAG Awards? Is that what it
Yeah.
was?
The Screen Actors Guild. Yeah. So Tadal says, did you see who prevented that award? I wonder if that V is supposed to be an S in the word prevented.
That's what I'm going with.
Prevented or presented? What do you think?
And then you fixed it. You said prevented. Like, damn it. You're like, damn it. Did I stutter? Did I stutter? This guy said.
So it seems like there's drama. Who prevented the award?
This guy's lost his mind, guy.
Damn autocorrect.
Oh shit. Now he's typing slow now, guy. Oh man.
Okay, presented.
Oh, okay.
Who presented the award? Tadal, please inform us. Who presented the award?
This will be fun.
If he says Jamie Lee Curtis, I'm going to slap him.
It was, wasn't it?
How could Jamie Lee Curtis present the award and she was in the movie?
I don't know. I saw her talking. Oh, maybe she won an award. She must have won an award too.
Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg of the Wahlberg Burger fame. And the Calvin Klein fame. I say, Tadal 55 asked the question, do you know what he went to jail for? Anybody in the chat? Let's see.
Anybody?
Do you know what Mark Wahlberg went to jail for?
Let's see what the chat has to say. While they're doing that and putting stuff in the chat, look at this. I got it nice and early this time, Fave. It's 11:10 in the moment. Foxy G's in the break room. Good timing, Foxy G. It's good juju time.
Bam.
So you guys have 1 entire minute to figure out what you're going to spend 1 entire minute manifesting about and thinking about and adding good juju into the chat and all that good stuff. Still no answers on what Mark Wahlberg went to jail for. But we're going to let that one ride, I guess. If you want to put it in your brain to get some the answer, maybe you want good juju to remember the answer at some time during 11:11. Don't forget to blurt that out too. But I saw a post today, February 28th. We're 2 months through 2023, people. So we all do a little reflect on that and know there's a lot of the year left, whatever way it went. In 5 seconds, it'll be 11:11. Bear 2023, good juju in the chat. It's 11:11.
Bop,
It's 11,
bop.
11. Gosh darn it.
11-11 in the chat, everybody. 11-11 in the chat. Whatever it is you wish, whatever it is you desire, put that energy and that good juju into the chat.
It's all about the good juju.
11-11.
All right.
Whatever it is you want to be, whatever it is you esteem, let's put some energy behind it. Whatever good wishes you have for somebody else, let's put some 11-11 behind it. Let this be the moment where we do our best to manifest.
Ooh, that's good. I like that right there. All the good juju. 11-11's almost over. February's almost over.
Mm.
And that's 11-12, everybody. Woo!
Breathe out.
Woo! I'm still going on that. My legs hurt from yoga. I'm being more consistent with my yoga. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing in a mountain pose?
And some sun salutations.
Sun salutations will kick your ass for sure.
What else am I doing? Some warriors. I don't know how many warriors there are. I think I'm at warrior 3. I don't know if there's more warriors coming. Like 17 warriors. How many warriors are there to the yogis out there? We don't know how many warriors there are. No, I'm doing warrior 3s and mountain poses, stuff like that.
Sun salutations, those are heavy, man.
Are they? Is that hard? Is that like?
I feel like the sun salutations are like very active situation.
Yeah, you gotta keep it moving, right?
Keep it moving. Yeah, during the sun salutation.
Yeah, they sped one up on me. I got a moderate.
I wasn't ready.
Yeah, I wasn't ready. Like, yeah, man. Episode 3, that they turned up the tempo a little bit, and I was like, whoa, jeez.
Denise Jojo says she thinks there's 3
warriors.
3 warriors.
Okay, well, I got the 3 warriors. Got that going on. Gotta get a little bit better in my stances. But yoga's good. I never yogaed before, so now I yoga. Seems to work for the yoga-ing people. What is the verb to yoga? Yoga-ing? What do you have when you are doing yoga? What are you doing?
When you're doing yoga, you're yogiing.
Yogi-ing or yoga?
No, you can't be yogiing, because a yogi is the epitome of yoga, of the yogaers.
All right, people, what do you think?
All right.
What do you think? If you are doing yoga, you are what?
Yogaing. Yogaing.
Yogaing.
Yogaing.
Summer solstice. Yoga. Looks believable right there, man.
She's probably from like Toronto. Yoga, eh? Say
yoga.
Yoga.
You are doing
yoga.
Stop this. Yogi.
Yoga.
California, West Side in the house.
J Trey 707, what up with you? 707. 707. 707 sounds like Atlanta, but she says California. Yoga.
That is wild. That is crazy. Yo, is all your snow gone, guy?
It is. Last night
Most of it?
Last night was wild. Vallejo. Bay Area, Vallejo. All right then. Well, thank you for joining Pizza in the Break Room episode 83. Glad to have you here.
That's wild and crazy. Wild and crazy.
Yesterday, my boy called me
Mm-hmm.
to pick him up from soccer. So I had just gotten home. And I said, okay, I'm going to get busy. I've got some stuff to do. So I'm going to sit there. We're from Toronto, J Trey. We are from Toronto, the 416.
Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
So as soon as I sat down, I said, okay, I'm going to take a deep breath and I'm going to get ready and I'm going to start doing some stuff that I got to do. And as soon as I took my deep breath, the phone rang. Dad, can you pick me up from soccer? And I was like,
Were you supposed to pick him up anyways, or you just
No,
getting
I
the
was-
call
I was-
because it was early pickup?
I wasn't supposed to pick him up. So because now, like for the past 2 weeks, he's been, I think I told you, he's been training with.
Hang on. I've heard that Canadians are much nicer than Americans as well. So welcome, and what was it? Thank you for being here. See,
But it
Canadians
does
are nice.
depend on the Americans, though,
There's some nice
some-
Americans.
because some Americans are like real nice, and then it all depends on the Canadians.
There's some jerk Canadians too, right?
Yeah, like Canadians in Toronto, Markham, North York, fantastic people. But then when you get to Canadians like Hamilton, Burlington, not so much.
Wait, sorry, you said Etobicoke? We call that Etobicoke. What happened about Etobicoke?
Barry.
Anyways. There you go.
Yeah,
I've met a couple of jerk Canadians.
I mean,
Anyway, sorry.
I went to school with a couple of jerk Canadians.
Look at us now.
But what I was saying is, so I sat down and then he called me, and right, so he's lately been training with TFC, right? So he's out at Downsview Park. So the funny thing is, I was on the road and I was like, you know what? I wonder if I should pick him up today, or if he's gonna need me to pick him up today. And I'm like, nah, he hasn't called me. I was kind of like, when I was on the road, I was preparing myself for the idea of picking him up. But the call never came, so boom. All right, cool. So I got home and I was like, I'm gonna get busy and do some shit that I need to get done. Then as soon as I took my breath, he calls and says, can you pick me up? And I was like, in my mind, I was kind of upset. I was like, yo, B, like, you need to give me time to kind of prepare my life for something like this. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, all right, you know what? Instead of arguing, I said, all right, you know what? Yeah, I'll come pick you up.
Well, I mean,
And then I was going to have the conversation with him in the car saying, hey, like while we're driving, I was going to say, okay, hey, if you need this type of stuff done, you need to let me know so I can prepare my life for something like this.
yeah.
Right? But then what happened now, as we're on our way home, the impromptu snowstorm. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I don't want to have this conversation about him giving me a call in advance, because now it might seem like he's upset. It might seem like I'm upset that he called me because it's snowing, but that's not the reason why. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, let me just hold this conversation for another day.
Those are tough. Those are tough times with the kids right there. You gotta balance it. Carry on. It's good. I like it. I like your story. This is great.
Yeah, man. So anyways, we're just driving home. And as we're driving home, he kept on saying, oh man, I'm so sorry, Dad. I'm so sorry. Oh man. I'm like, you're sorry, but you don't even know. You're sorry for the snowstorm. You're not sorry for calling me.
What are you sorry about, boy? I'm gonna give you something to be sorry about. That's what was up right there.
Tadal says to J Trey 7707, everyone in Canada is a jerk in a snowstorm. Foxy G says, I deal with that all the time. Sounds like my convo with Miles.
These goddamn kids. Kids don't understand the grind. Kids do
J
not.
Trace 707 says, globally, everyone is a jerk in a snowstorm. You know who's a jerk in a snowstorm?
Mhm.
The guy who thinks that his car is like invincible and snowstorm like
Proof.
He's like,
Yeah,
I'm
you
like,
can't be getting all wild and crazy.
but they do it. I'm like, it's like I don't want to see them crash, but at the same time, I'm like,
Guy.
like you need to understand that it ain't like that, bro.
It's true. People are wild and crazy. I mean, I went out in the snowstorm on purpose because of, but I wasn't wild and crazy. I got snow tires. I'm good. It's all great. When I went to Costco, Costco was empty. It was dandy. There were like no people in Costco.
You got all the tasters.
Hi. Yeah, they were bringing the tasters to me. They were just bored up in here. Like, hey, everybody came at one time. They put it all on a tray for me. They had it all out. It was great. Dandy, yo. So I went out in the snowstorm. But yeah, there's people that are crazy, man. Yeah, so it was snowing. I don't even know
where.
In California would be my statement, to be exact. My cousin lives in California somewhere, and she had snow. It was like the biggest thing.
Yeah,
it was like this much snow. City bun down.
I think I saw something on the internet. I saw something on
Yeah, and they showed the snow, and it was like the nice big fluffy flakes.
fluffy ones?
They were getting and they were like, oh my god! And I'm like, big fluffy ones are the best. You catch them.
I think I did see something on social media where like a kid was at a basketball game and then the principal walked into the auditorium into the game and maybe like said something to somebody, and then the kid on the microphone was like, "It's a snow day," and everybody went crazy.
You canceled the basketball game because it was snowing. Jeez.
Canceled the basketball game because it was snowing outside. I live in it.
Yeah, it was like
Wow.
Yeah, man. It was like the wildest thing, I guess. Whatever. So it goes. Such is life. Oh, man. The world's gone crazy, man. The world's gone crazy. It's snowing in certain places.
Read this one, yeah.
I got a tiny piece of hail on my porch, and I was happy because I got to yell at that. Oh, wow. That's dope. Oh, like imagine that. That's crazy. That is crazy. This shovel, man. Shovel. I hurt my back shoveling. I didn't hurt my back. My back hurt after shoveling. It's a better statement, I guess. It's more specific, right? Is that right?
Did your neighbor shovel today, or you did both?
Today, when I went to shovel, his was already shoveled.
So then he didn't do yours.
No.
You know what you need to do? You need to leave a note on his driveway underneath his snow.
Underneath the snow?
Underneath his snow. So when he's like shoveling and he doesn't shovel yours, and then he gets to that part, like the note says something like what the fuck, bro? Or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like or like a picture of
that's what you recommend? That's your recommendation?
Yeah, just something light, something that's like let him know like he's doing the wrong thing. Like it's what you're doing is not very communal.
Right? It was good for a little while.
Like we're one people here, and we're operating together. Ted wants to know, do you shovel his driveway?
Yes.
He finds it in the spring.
Oh, these sunshiny people, man. Oh man. You'll find it tomorrow. It's already gone. Oh jeez. What's my fault then? What's my fault? What do you mean? I shovel his and what? What's my fault? How's that my fault?
Oh, let's hear what Tadao has to say.
How's that
'cause
my fault? What's my
if
fault?
Tadao is saying that he doesn't shovel your driveway, but you shovel his, then it's your fault. How can don't expect things.
I didn't say I expected anything. He asked me about it, and I just said no. He didn't. He asked me about my driveway situation. I didn't come out all hating and stuff.
Hmm.
Just saying. Oh, jeez. I don't know. I figure it's just the right thing to do, man. It's the right thing to do. And it's like it's 2-car driveway. Like one car for me, 1 car for him. So it's tight.
Miss G Live, if you're still in the chat, do you shovel your neighbor's driveway? Denise Jojo, do you shovel your neighbor's driveway? Or do you leave a what the fuck bro note under their snow as a communal gesture?
Oh my goodness.
Foxy G says she does. So when you say, Foxy G, that you do, does that mean Miles does? Or does that mean that you actually do? We alternate. Miss G Live says, depends on my mood. Foxy G says, I do. Miles is at practice.
My neighbors are in office. So then they do it. Do they do it for you then? Faith? Is that what happens? Because they have the office, so they gotta open it up. They gotta go shovel, or they leave they leave you a spot with all the snow on it.
She says, no, my neighbors are Microsoft. I can't do the whole driveway.
Oh my guy. Oh my guy. February's almost over, bro. Yo, you watched that trailer? Air? Did you watch it? I watched the trailer when you told me to watch it. Did you watch it though?
Yeah, man.
What do you think?
I think that whenever Matt Damon and Ben Affleck get together,
Matt and Ben movies are the best, yo.
Matt and Ben, when they get together, it's a must see. It's a must see. So now they've come together, and what is the movie called? Is it Air?
Air. I'm going with.
So they're doing Matt Damon and Ben Affleck have gotten together to do the story of the emergence of Nike. And it's going to be, I guess, it's the story of how Nike rose to its fame through off the back of Michael Jordan. I'm assuming that that's what it is. I mean, if Michael Jordan's in the story, then not the real Michael Jordan, but Michael Jordan.
I mean, the movie's called Air.
And I mean, what's synonymous with Air other than Michael Jordan? Right? J Trey? Looks like a good movie. I mean, once I see those two guys together on the screen at the same time, it looks like a good movie.
Right.
Good Will Hunting?
Good Will Hunting. Dogma guy.
Dogma, that's your joint right there, huh? Dogma is your Matt Damon, and was Good Will Hunting their first movie?
I don't know.
I feel like it was. Was there critical acclaim with it too?
With what? Good Will Hunting?
Yeah, it was a dope ass movie. So that Good Will Hunting was Matt Damon, Ben Affleck. Was it Russell Crowe?
No.
Let's see. Let me just check. Good Will. Hunting. Cast. Robin Williams. It was Robin Williams. It wasn't Russell Crowe. Russell Crowe was A Beautiful Mind. Okay, that's where I got confused. Casey Affleck. Oh, talk about nepotism, huh?
Good Will Hunting, Chasing Amy, Dogma, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, Jay and Silent Bob the Reboot, The Last Duel, School Ties, Field of Dreams. They're both in Field of Dreams. They're in Field of Dreams.
Field of Dreams.
I don't know. Maybe it's another Field of Dreams.
Nah,
Anyways.
B, what are you talking about?
Sometimes I like to vet what I read on the internet. I just started speaking here. It was one of the, it's the third thing. I scroll down a little bit just to make sure.
Field of Dreams.
God, don't yell at me, man.
You think so?
No, I'm just reading the internet.
Let me check this.
I'm gonna try another website to see about the Field of Dreams part. But anyways, definitely the Jay and Silent Bobs.
If Ben Affleck and Matt Damon are in Field of Dreams, I have to watch that movie tonight before I go to bed.
Chasing
The Rounders? Oh yeah, the Rounders. Okay, boom, boom, boom.
Dogma. A few people haven't watched Dogma, man. Dogma's the best movie. Field of Dreams, man.
Field of Dreams for real?
Yeah, well, I'm on another website and it's saying that they're in Field of Dreams.
Nah, B, I don't see it. I'm looking at all of Matt Damon's movies and I don't see Field of Dreams.
All right, here, listen. However, a majority of those who have seen the film may not even be aware of Affleck and Damon's presence in it.
Wow.
Their roles are
cornstalks?
Their roles are uncredited, and it's nearly impossible to spot them. So it's just they were in the movie. This is what they're missing. This is Matt and Ben in the movie. The Last Duel. I've never seen that, by Ridley Scott. Interesting. Good Will Hunting. Good Will Hunting was wicked, yo.
Alanis Morissette. That's right. She was in Dogma, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was God, yo.
She was God.
Sorry for the spoiler, everybody.
And she opened her mouth and like blew everybody's brains apart.
Not exactly.
No, something of the sort.
No, there was a lot of people in that movie, man.
Who's all in Dogma?
These holes.
Please hold.
All right.
Please hold.
Kevin Smith, Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Jason Mewes, Alan Rickman, Selma Hayek, Alanis Morissette, Jason Lee, Chris Rock, George Carlin,
that's right.
Janine Garofalo, Brian O'Halloran, I know that name. Who else would we know in this? Those are all the ones that I know. There you go. That's a fair share of people. Alanis Morissette, God.
I watched that movie last year, actually.
Oh, and this Linda Fiorentino. She does other stuff.
I don't know Linda Fiorentino.
If you see her picture, you'd know her. But anyway, so what'd you just say about now? What? With what now?
No, I said I watched.
She's in Men in Black. The girl in Men in Black, and the one when it's the girl and him.
Oh, Linda Fiorentino. She was the woman that was walking around with them the whole time.
Yeah.
She was like this, I guess the star.
Co-star in one of them at least.
Co-star,
pretty much, right? So yeah, she was in Dogma as well. Look at that.
Good for her.
That was the best movie about religion ever. That's my whole.
The best movie about religion? Was it better than the Passion of the Christ?
Yeah.
Was it better than the City of God?
Best movie about religion. Dog was the best movie of all time.
Was it better than City of God?
Hey, Dogma's perfect.
You never seen City of God, yo.
Dogma's the perfect thingamabob on religion. Thingamabob, that's the word I'm going with.
Thingamabob?
Take on religion. Anyways, enough of that before I get canceled.
All right, where we going tonight, man? Where we going?
We are going. Star Q still going, so Star Q it is. All right, tell everybody. Do romper room or something while I'm doing this.
All right. Well, everybody like to thank you once again for joining us on another Tuesday evening. We started the Pizza in the Break Room at 9:30. Here we are at 11:36 p.m. On the West Coast, it is approximately
8:36 p.m.
8:36 p.m. J Trey, you can confirm. Foxy G, thank you for joining Pizza in the Break Room. Miss G Live, thank you for joining Pizza in the Break Room. Reggae City, brah, rah, rah, rah. Free Top G. Top G is in there for life, my brother. Top G ain't never coming out.
D1 Dimas, big up.
D1 Demos, big up. Thank
Just
you for
reach
joining
your
Pizza in
yard.
the Break Room.
Thank you for
Rada
popping in, brother.
84. Thank you for joining Pizza in the Break Room.
Good night, Rada.
Tadao, what up with you? Thank you for joining Pizza in the Break Room. Daryl with a V and an underscore. Thank you for joining Pizza in the Break Room.
If
Denise
we don't see you
Jojo.
till next Tuesday, that's wicked. 7:45 a.m. Friday morning. Cold
Beauty
pizza.
Bless.
We're on there too.
DJ
Big up
Kid
Beauty
C.
Bless. Until next time, we're gonna rate out to DJ Star Q. Listen to some music.
All right then.
Big up everybody. Thank you
Big
for
Member
stopping by.
905. Thank you. Chris Manning Cali. Thank you. DJ Ron C. IQ Remix. One time.
Boom Boom Chat Room tomorrow, Wednesday, 6 p.m. Peace out, y'all.
You know what?
All right, we're out.
I need to watch what's it called again? Dogma. One more time.
Wait, I can't hear you for some reason. Hang on. Hello?